In June 2018, I went to Cretan Island to see how they make one of the most famous cheese in the world, Graviera. And I visited Kalogeraki company in Smari at Irakion industrial area. At the beginning of 2000, the high demands led to the transfer of the factory to a new modern, privately owned production plant just a few kilometers away from the old one, and only meters away from beautiful mountains where we met our first guest, Mr. Nikos. According to shepherds, the sheep prefer to live here in the bottom, but the goats, they usually live up there in the mountains. Animals are being fed with corn, different plants, and basically that's all what they eat every day. They collect milk from November to July, and generally they pick up the most of it during winter.
Here it's
You can quickly see the difference how they did it in the past when everything was handmade. Here we see people how they collect milk and then they transport it for the further process. The man in the middle is doing wizyta, which is a traditional Cretan cheese. We have two variations of wizyta, the fresh one and the sour one. Whole process happened in the private mansions because this is how they did it back in the days. And finally they didn't have any machines, so they put the cheese in the caves until the maturation process finished. All animals are from Crete. Kalogeraki use only milk from Crete, and this is why they want animals to be local animals. A sheep needs a year or two before she's ready to give milk. After that, she gives milk for another 7 or 8 years. Each shepherd has his own sheep run, and this is why they know where they keep their own sheep and goats. Besides that, every animal has a stamp on its ear, which is like an ID, and it says to whom it belongs.
that's something, that's an ID. Okay, so come with me. Just for your info, here you can see the sector that people used to package all the cheeses here. And over there is the place where we make wizyta. And here is the place where we used to put the cheese, Graviera, and the cheese get its maturation. So come with me. This is Graviera from Crete, PDO. That's the cheese. We used to stamp a number. I will show you. So this is the lot number for Graviera, and in this way we can check where do we send cheese. Mr. Marcos just to check the cheeses right now. He is the manager of the production. We specialize at 3 categories of cheeses. Hard cheeses, for example, Graviera. This is Graviera. Graviera with oregano. This is Graviera with oregano. We also have Graviera Light, Graviera 12-month maturity. Cretan Kefalotiri is also a good traditional Cretan cheese. And the second category is soft cheeses. For example, fresh wizyta. This is fresh wizyta. It tastes sweet. We also produce and sur wizyta. It's a little bit, I don't know, the taste is sur. That's the difference between sur wizyta and fresh wizyta. We produce and anthotyros and traditional Cretan cheese, which is like feta, but here at Crete we cannot use the name feta because feta is PDO. So that's why we make traditional Cretan cheese. And we make and white cheese and alfoto, it's spreadable cheese. And the third category is Delicacies. We make Prince dessert, which is like yogurt, but it's not exactly yogurt because it has vegetable fats. Okay. No production at the moment.
Unfortunately, we came after working hours, so we couldn't see the process, but still the noise of the machines and ventilation system is quite big. This is where they heat milk, and from there they take wizyta. The workers we've seen behind is Miss Maria, who stayed to clean up the containers. This is wizyta, and you have two kinds, fresh one and the sour one. After they heat milk, they put it in the special baskets so they could drain out water. After that, cheese is ready.
Graviera again.
Let's get back to Graviera, where we see different kinds of it. We're at the fridge with the -2 Celsius, which is perfect temperature to store cheese. To bring wealth of cheese products on your table, Kalogeraki has several quality assurance systems like ISO or International Food Safety IFS. With being committed to tradition, they always have well-qualified employees who follow specific production method and high-quality standards. In very last step of the process, they send cheese to industrial area where Kalogeraki has the distribution center. From there, they can distribute it around the island and internationally to shops like Crete24.pl.